I'm Ryan James, team principal of AIPEX Autonomous Racing, and we are back in Navarra, Spain. This is our second time here. The very first test was a few months ago, then we had Silverstone a few weeks ago, and now we're back. The biggest change, well actually the biggest change is the car looks better. It's got red now. But a big change we made is we went from having all of our hardware mounted to the hood of the car to moving everything up to a roof mount. And so the big advantage there, and this is what we built in Silverstone, is that we can take it off of one car, fly to the other side of the world, put it on another car. Something I've been dreaming about for a very long time is having one of the race engineers in the passenger seat with a screen, and they can see the LiDAR and all the data real time. Other big upgrades that we're bringing here is we have 2 brand new cameras. We have a hypothesis that the specific cameras that are going to be on the A2RL car are going to be different. Autonomous racing is an epic testbed for camera technology. Because the speeds are so fast and the response times and the latency needs to be so low, we need the best cameras. And so what we've done here is we brought 3 different cameras from different manufacturers with different types of lenses and shutters. And we're here to test and see which cameras perform best on which part of the car.
So Ryan's actually in car now for the first time with the laptop in the passenger seat, and they are using the LiDARs to be able to measure the left side of the track, the right side of the track and the middle. That gets the best possible coverage for us, which we can overlay with the GPS coordinates we have of this track to effectively laser scan the track.
We also built our own, it's called an RTK base station. So this is something we've talked about a fair amount in these videos, is having really high quality and high precision GPS data. This is something that we have to do well at A2RL in Abu Dhabi, and so we might as well spend the off season getting good at this stuff now. Someday, Eagle One is going to drive this McLaren Artura on track and probably be faster than me. Step 1 is having that engineer seat where we see all of that data coming in. Step 2 is going to be displaying the projections that Eagle One has put together on how to approach the track. So everything we've seen so far is what is the global map of the track, where is the car relative to that. Now we're shifting our focus towards how do I want to race on that track, like what's the racing line the car is going to follow, and what are the command inputs to get the car into that position. So if we think a few months ahead in that engineer seat, something we're going to see more and more is spitting out those projections of what the car should do. The next step after that is me as a driver taking in those suggestions and executing them. And then the final one is actually having the actuators and the machinery and the robotic side to put those directly into the car. Yeah. Eagle One World Tour.